library books. I have an exam. Would you like a little something on the fall of the Roman Empire?
No, thanks.
It sure took a long time to fall. This much is only up to Marcus Aurelius. They were a wicked lot, Dr. Rossi. Even he threw people to the lions.
It's a sport that hasn't died yet.
Would you like to come in for a minute?
I think I'll take this one, Constance. If she doesn't like it, she can exchange it.
Hello.
Hello. Well, somebody's going to have a busy evening.
The exam's not till Friday. Hello, Mrs. Lincoln.
You're such a little student, Allison. I'm sure you always get an A.
Last time I got a C.
Oh, well, do better next time. Gift wrap it, will you please, Constance? And I'll come back. All right. Goodbye.
Why does everyone always think I'm an egghead?
What would you rather have them think?
That I'm dumb and irresistible. Well, look at us. We're nice and bright. And who wants us? Even Dr. Rossi just barked at me.
Oh? Well, he's upset about the hearing.
You think he's right, don't you?
Yes.
Because he is or because you like him?
You're romantic, Allison.
Maybe I get it from you. Okay, you marry Dr. Rossi and I'll go to India and help emancipate the women.
He's upset, huh? Did he say where he was going?
Don't worry, he'll call you and tell you about it.
All right, fine. You send him right down, please? Thank you.
Dr. Morton.
Early, Dr. Rossi.
Well, being early, Dr. Morton's a lifetime habit.
Really. Let's go to my office. A model of the first dolphin, built right here in Peyton Place in 1830.
It's beautiful.
Old things often are. People were less impatient in those days. They didn't leap into things as we do. They counseled with themselves and with others.
No blemishes, Dr. Morton.
I didn't suggest that. You have a tendency to make quick assumptions, Dr. Rossi. I've asked you to come in for a special reason. Shall we discuss the virtues and blemishes of our access some other time?
I'm agreeable.
Sit down, please.
Thank you.
The board, which has looked into the death of Mrs. Harrington, has finished its investigation and come to certain conclusions.
Can we come to some conclusions, too, Dr.
A
Morton?
letter is in the mail. I thought it more courteous to tell you its contents personally.
I see.
The board, Dr. Rossi, finds that the operation was unnecessary.
Based on what?
Let's not raise our voices, Dr. Rossi.
Well, let's not be too polite either, Dr. Morton. I repeat, based on what?
You know as well as I, on the autopsy performed by the pathologist. Contrary to your diagnosis, Dr. Bradley did not find the duodenum was perforating or was even in any danger of perforating.
I heard Dr. Bradley's report at the hearing. I didn't believe it then. I don't believe it now.
You have a right to your opinion. We have a right to ours. Unfortunately, ours is based on scientific fact. Yours is not.
Dr. Morton, am I being charged with incompetence?
Does it have to be put that way, Dr.
Why
Rossi?
mince words?
I'm not quite finished. Would you please sit down? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but the board has decided, reluctantly, to suspend your privileges. You will no longer be permitted to admit patients to this hospital or to treat them here.
You support that action?
Well, I've no choice. I'm performing an unpleasant duty, Dr. Rossi. I didn't have to see you. It's the usual procedure to send a letter to the interested party.
All right, let's talk about usual procedure. It's the usual procedure to have the doctor present that requested the autopsy, isn't it?
You were notified.
Yes, and I requested a delay to take care of a patient.
We have our schedules.
You told me about the schedule. What you didn't tell me about is why I can't see Dr. Bradley, why he is not available for a few pertinent questions.
Pertinent or impertinent?
That's a very clever play on words, Doctor. But I think you'll agree it has no place here. What we're talking about now is serious. At least it is to me. What we're talking about now is a gross violation of usual procedure. What we're talking about is a complete neglect for common courtesies. You're not acting like a responsible physician. You're acting even less like a responsible chief of staff at a hospital. I think you ought to know this, Dr. Morton. I am going to find out why.
Leslie?
Well enough. You're coming to the house tomorrow for the reading of Catherine's will.
Yes, yes. You have no idea why she named me one of the executors of her will?
No. Till today, I had no idea she'd appointed you. I thought you might have.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, goodbye, Matt. See you tomorrow.
All right.
You've been neglecting me.
Well, you've been busy, and so have I.
I know. You didn't stand up for Mike at the hearing, did you?
Well, I think he did a pretty good job of standing up for himself.
What's going to happen?
His hospital privileges are suspended.
That means?
That means that he can't use hospital facilities.
You let that happen, Matt.
Well, there wasn't much I could do about it. The pathologist's report was pretty specific.
You voted against him.
No, I didn't say that. The board voted to suspend privileges, and I don't think I should tell you how I voted. It wouldn't be fair to the others. Besides, there's something else that I have to talk to you about. Elliot Carson. He's being given another hearing by his parole board soon. His lawyer called me just now. He wants me to appear as a character witness.
Why you, Matt?
Well, for many reasons. One, I've known Elliot a long time, and I suppose I have a good reputation. I'm going to see him before the end of the week.
Why?
Well, I want to talk to him before I testify.
Then you will testify.
Wouldn't you want me to? You do want him free.
Would he come back here?
Very likely.
What about Allison? I'm afraid to see him, Matt, especially now. I am afraid. Only for myself.
Well, his lawyer feels he has a pretty good chance this time, and I think you better prepare yourself. You may be facing Elliot soon.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I loved her, Laura.
Then what happened, Les?
We got married. This isn't a marriage.
I'm Mrs. Rodney Harrington, and I'm going to stay Mrs. Rodney Harrington.
Don't count on it.
There's nothing I can do for Michael Rossi.
Wouldn't it be more simple if you just let them drive him out of town?